reason I didn't vlog this day a whole lot is because I had PD day on campus, so I wasn't at the elementary school, which is why you saw a couple of my friends who are also a part of the PD day, and that's all we did for the entire time. After that, I did homework, which isn't that entertaining, and I graded papers, and that's really all we did. All right, let's keep going with the video. Okay, so I do not feel confident at all about how my lessons went today. I look like a rat, but that's normal and fine. I walk in today. I didn't go yesterday because I had PD all day at campus, and so I told her beforehand I wouldn't be there. So I taught 2 lessons for phonics within the same phonics time. I taught 2 reading lessons, and this was like when the day started. Like I found this out whenever the kids were there. So I wasn't really prepared, but I worked with what I got, and that's just how I went about the day. After that, I just feel like it was rough. Like just having that and then thinking something was gonna happen and then it didn't, and then I don't know. I just don't like how the day went. I think it could have went so much better. It was just not good. I'm not gonna lie. I would have given myself a 2. Probably. I don't know, maybe a 1. It was not good. It could have been a lot better. The kids got the material, but like, I really would have wanted more engagement than I had. But that comes with having prep and all that good stuff. I don't know. Tomorrow will be better. I'm going back to campus. I'm going to go to the library. I'm going to really prep and take a look at everything, make sure I know what I'm doing and the path that I want to go with it. Because next week, I do everything. Next week is the start of my full days. I gained math this week, and then technically I have to add writing for next week, even though I did my 2 full days on the day of the sub. The day the subs were here. Or the day one of the, oh my gosh, I can't talk. That shows you the kind of day I've had. And like, we had a parent meeting today about a situation happening. So I had that going on too. It's just been a crazy day. And it's Read Around the World, so we're trying to incorporate Dr. Seuss. I am so tired. Like, I actually wanted to work out today, and now I'm just really tired. And I wanted to go and get back in time for softball practice since it's at the fields today on campus, and I'm gonna get back late, and then I would still have to change, and by that time they would be ending practice. So it kind of sucks, but it happens, and I'm rolling with it, and it'll be better tomorrow. I'm just gonna really heavily prep. It was just hard because I wasn't there Monday, and then she was there. And that's just kind of how we went with it. I don't know. Could have been so much better, but oh well. It's over and done with now. All we can do is learn from it. Today was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I didn't really get worked up or anything, but man, I don't know. I'm gonna beat the bus though. I'm gonna beat it. Beat the big yellow bus. No, my throat is really dry and my lips are chapped, like just burns. I have chapstick though, which is nice. Pretty sure that I've used all of my meal plan. Had 75 meals a semester, and it's only week 11, and I think I've used it. That's fun. So I'm gonna be broke. I'm really excited about it, as you can tell. Today was just wild. It was just really crazy. I don't even really know how to feel about it. Like, I've been thrown off since yesterday. And yesterday was just like a lot of unexpectedness that happened, to a point where I thought it was gonna happen, and then it ended up not happening, and then it just made me a little bit frazzled. So I'm still recuperating from that, and like my brain is about to explode, because normally I'm a very planned out, scheduled person, and I've been doing good so far with being flexible and rearranging stuff. But for some reason today, it was just like, it was overwhelming, and I just had to take a minute, and I told her straight up, I said, I'm just frustrated because I know that they can do better than this, and they're just not showing it, and I'm trying to figure out how I can motivate them to a point where like they're just excited about it. I don't know. I don't even know what to think right now. That's where my brain is at. Oh, there was a horse. Okay, I was just distracted. It's okay. It's alright. Like, it's fine. We're still on track with everything. Like, we're not behind at all. Wait, was I? I do not remember ever coming around that turn. I thought I took a wrong turn. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm just out of my body, and I'm watching myself just be stupid and ignorant. That's where I'm at today. Like, they were excited for some parts, but then other parts they were like, I don't really want to do this or whatever, but obviously they had to. So, I mean, we got through the lessons. They knew what they were supposed to do, and it did go okay. But internally, presentation-wise, I don't feel like it went well, and that might just be me being a type of person who likes for things to work out as planned. My brain just hurts. Like, part of me feels like it's almost going to be easier in my own classroom, because I'll know exactly what's going on. I'll be the one making the plans. Like, I'll just be in charge. But now trying to be doing things under someone who's been in charge for so long, and she doesn't even have to think about it. And it's kind of like happy-go-lucky, like, oh, it's fine, like, whatever, like, we got it. And I'm sitting here like, okay, but what do I do? Like, would you rather me group them? Would you rather me do partners? Do they need to do independent? It's been a day. I don't work, though. I work tomorrow, but not today. And I think I'm going to go hang out with my friend Macy later on. There are just so many things. Like, I bet my blood pressure's raised. Oh, gosh. And someone yesterday, she was like, I was meeting with a parent, and she said, oh my goodness, you poor thing. Like, everybody, whenever you talk about the teaching profession, I feel like there's not one person who's like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. They're like, oh, I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I know that this is what I want to do. It's just, it comes with these difficult days. Sometimes it comes with the difficult days. I feel weird. I feel tired. My lips are burning from being chapped. Today, I think, was the worst day that I've had while student teaching. Just because of the lack of respect from the students, and then, well, I guess that's the main thing. Just everything that could have went wrong today. Not with the lessons. The lessons went great. The presenting part of it went great. It was just the lack of focus, and just the kids just weren't having it today and didn't want to respect me at all. And it was just frustrating for me, to be honest. Like, I know that comes with the job, and I know not everything's going to be perfect ever. But today was just, I don't know, it just hit my nerves, I guess. But it's okay, it's fine. Right now, it's about 2:12, 2:14. And I have to get back to technically check out at 4:30. Because I'm going to be staying on campus. I got that whole situation worked out. So I'll be on campus for spring break so that I can teach. So I have to technically check out of my dorm, or of my apartment for that. So that's at 4:30. And then at 5, I work. So that's what I'm trying to get done today. And then I'm gonna prep for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna try to get there early. That way I can grade papers. I'm gonna get it. I promise you, I am going to figure it out. It's gonna be great. I start my full days next week, and I swear it is gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna get a hang of it. I think it's just been hard switching between like the regular teacher teaching and me teaching, because they feel like I'm just a student. Like, they don't see that I'm a teacher right now, and they won't probably, but I just have to get them to respect me and just know that they have to still listen, even though I'm not their technical actual teacher. That's, I don't know. Like, I almost had a mental breakdown because it was hitting me really hard and I was overwhelmed. Because I like things to go well, and I mean, everybody does, but I really like involvement and engagement, and for things to go really good. So, like, for them to not be doing that, I don't know, it got to me. So, like, had a little moment, I'm not gonna lie, I had a moment, but I'm back now. Back to being positive and looking on the silver linings of life. And that's what we're sticking to today. It was favorite destination, and I wore my Hufflepuff sweatshirt because I love Universal and all things Harry Potter. If you know me, you know Hufflepuff. But they were commenting on that, and then my accent was again something else that threw them off. They were like, "Can you talk like a cowboy?" Which that was all day today. Miss Bond, can you sound like a cowboy? Cowboy. And they would like do the little like dance, like they have a big belt on or whatever, or a big what's it called? Belt buckle. Yeah, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. So I don't know. I'm gonna be drained. Like, I already know I'm gonna be so drained. I'm still excited, but I'm nervous. And then these 6th graders, like 5th and 6th grade girls, were in there, and they're like, "So, are you trying to be a teacher?" And I was like, "Yes." And they go, "Oh, so, like, you're not a real teacher." I was like, "I will be in April." I said, "I already have a job lined up." And they were like, "Where?" And I go, "Back home." And they said, "Oh, that's really cool." And I was like, "Yep." My nerves are just really bad today. I'm becoming much more impatient, and it sucks. Because I'm usually a really patient person, but like right now, it's like my nerves are shot. And I'm just like, I need to go into a mode where I'm doing nothing and just let my brain do absolutely nothing. Or maybe exercise would help me a little bit too. Release some endorphins. We'll see though. Oh God, I was blinded. Okay, I'm gonna go and try to clean in the quickest way possible. And then I really want to take a nap. But on the bright side, I did get Taco Bell. So I have that. And I'm pulling into campus. And they are going to provide Chick-fil-A cards while I stay here over break, so that's fun too. So that's all I'm gonna do right now. Okay, bye. Dude, I am sweating, my lips are chapped, and my voice is hoarse. That's teacher life, I guess. I am worn out. My teacher was gone again, and she didn't have a sub, so I taught fully again, which is honestly fine by me. It's really not that big of a deal at this point. Like, I feel comfortable with them, and I know they feel comfortable with me, but we ran into some, like, real problems because they were, I could tell it was a Friday. I think that's what the whole thing was, is that it's Friday. It's not their spring break, so it's not like they had that to look out for, but I mean, it's the weekend, so it's typically really exciting. It's really exciting. Oh my gosh, it's really exciting. But we got a lot done today. For reading, we did a lot of partner work, and I pulled them for small groups. I mean, we did a little bit of everything. And we talked about how just because we read the same book doesn't mean we notice the same things. We're all different. And then we also talked about how our writings need to have a beginning, middle, and end, which they already know this. And that's the one thing that's a little frustrating about this unit in particular, is that it's so much repetitiveness, and I can tell that sometimes they're just bored, so I make them like have opportunities to move around, work with partners, talk, and like, I don't know, just do things. And then for phonics, they had to I let them get out their whiteboards, and we just did an extension today of a lesson that we had done beforehand, which that's how the first grade is always set up, is do like a lesson, extension, or lesson, and extension, then extension. It really just depends on what's going on that day, what we have time for, and all that jazz. And then for writing, they worked on the beginning, middle, end. For math, my kids get so bored with this, I feel like, because we literally did groups of 10, groups of whatever, and they got it just like that. So after that, I had them finish up on science. Or no, take it back. Before that, I had them do a pre-assessment that I need for my classes that I'm taking this semester. And then after the pre-test, I let them do a brain break or just sit at their desk with their head down if they wanted to. That way they would move a little bit since they had just done all that. And then after that, I had them finish their science journals. I marked their boxes, checked it off to make sure that their parents knew that they had done that. And then once they were finished with that, they were able to put it in their mailbox and then do free time. And then that's kind of how we ended the day, is by doing 3 things at one time. And I graded all kinds of papers during the lesson planning time, and I wrote the date for Monday, and I looked over everything that I was going to need for Monday. I might have to make copies whenever I come back on Monday, just fill those out and get those done the morning of, if anything. Then I'm going to grade papers over the weekend, a lot. We had so much stuff. So I'm going to grade those that need to be graded. I'm going to talk to my teacher about sending newsletters because I want to make sure about when she sends them. I know she sends them in person, and I'm pretty sure she sent them through email, but I'm not certain. So I just want to double check on that. Dude, my lips are burning. I need chapstick, and I need it.
Yeah.
They're so chapped. I don't realize that I lick my lips, but I guess I do. I might run to Walmart and try to get some scented markers. That way I can grade. Because she always grades with scented markers, and I love that she grades with scented markers. And the kids do too. So I just want to do that, basically. So I know I'm so late on posting this video. I've literally gotten to where by the time you're watching this right now, I'm currently in the middle of my most intensive school days. So I have the kids all day long. I'm teaching fully now, and it's a little chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a sub the last few days. On Friday, I technically started my intensive days, even though this Monday was supposed to be my first one. My teacher ended up having a conference to go to, so it's been me since Friday. And she just got back today. I got observed today. It's currently Wednesday. I know it's the middle of the week, but I really wanted to go ahead and upload this because it does show about one of the rougher parts of teaching and the rougher moments. So I wanted to just keep it real and honest about how it's not all perfect and lovely grading papers and just the kids are perfect and everything goes as planned, because it doesn't. This week that you're seeing in the video, it was tough for me. I had a lot going on, especially being by myself for most of the time. And we did get through it, so it's fine. But also, I'll explain my voice in the next video and about why I sound like I'm dying, but we'll get more into that at next week's video. I promise I will post it on this upcoming Sunday. I know I've been slacking. I'm still trying to get into an actual routine again. Beforehand, it was easy because it was like, oh, I'm just teaching a few subjects. I don't have to prep as much, but because I am doing my intensive weeks, this starting right now, like when you're watching this, I'm in the middle of it. I have to prep a lot, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that you wouldn't think really goes into teaching, but there's a lot. So I apologize for the extremely late video posts here the last few weeks. I promise I'll get it back on track. Don't worry. If you've stayed with me this far, don't give up on me now. It's just getting started, and I promise it will be back to normal here soon. But I just wanted to end this video with this clip. That way you would know that I'm still here. I'm still alive. Student teaching is going really well. Of course, I don't mean that by everything's going great and perfect throughout the day. I'm meaning the experience has been truly amazing so far, and I only have a few weeks left, which is mind-blowing to me. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm currently doing the most that I can do right now, and I'm learning from trial and error. But I wanted to close by saying thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to this message at the end. I know it's not that entertaining. Thank you to the, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Thank you to all of the subscribers that have stayed with me and that do care about what goes on and what happens. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. I hope last week was good. If it wasn't, I hope this week right now is going well for you. I hope to see you next week. Speaking it into existence, I will see you this Sunday with a new video, and I will catch up more with you then. Thank you for bonding with me so far. I cannot wait to keep this going. And remember to comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the channel so far, because it's going to help me out in the future with what you would like to see from me. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.